Weddings are back and bigger than ever. If you're planning to walk down the aisle in 2022 or 2023, this is the time to go ahead and pick out those perfect details. We have Keith Christopher, owner and founder of Windy City Wedding Show that's taking place this weekend. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thanks for having me. Excited to be here.
So let's talk a little bit about, weddings. I mean, people are back in person.
Well, 2020 was a nightmare because everything got locked down and people had shifted to going maybe into their backyard. 2021 was the year of the reschedule. 2022, 23 are going to be the year of weddings as planned. So it's going to be going back to a new normality, but a normality nonetheless.
So speaking of normality, how far out should people be booking? Because obviously industries have changed and, people have been rescheduling. So if you're trying to get a DJ, a photographer, a videographer, a venue, how soon?
Well, it's really based on day of week. So if you're looking especially for a prime Saturday from essentially middle of April to, let's say, the end of October, and you're on a Saturday, you're going to want to get up off your butt and go to a show, jump on a website, start doing your research to get the vendors that you want that best represent your style, the budget you have, things like that. I would say right now for Saturdays, most in-demand venues are probably going to be booked for the prime Saturdays. So you're going to be looking at 2023. Your wedding vendors, like your photographers and stuff, will still have some availabilities. And it just depends on how popular that vendor is. But you definitely, this is one thing you do not want to procrastinate on, is getting great vendors that see your dream and your vision and can work within your budget and stuff is something that you want to do the work now.
You should be doing the work now. Tell us a little bit about the wedding show, what takes place, some of the vendors that are going to be there and some of the activities that people can do.
So we used to do 12 wedding shows a year here in Chicago and 3 in Milwaukee. And we condensed everything. When COVID hit, we knew that certain wedding vendors got hurt because they're trying to survive and there's a lot of shifting. The same point in time, wedding couples, today's millennial and Generation Z wedding couples, they want an experience, okay? They need a reason to get up off of the couch and get off of their phone or their tablet. So we decided we were going to build the Lollapalooza of wedding shows. So we have 100 different wedding vendors there of all background, shapes, sizes. I mean, we have everything from if you're doing an outdoor wedding at your home, and let's face it, bathrooms are an issue. We have this amazing trailer company with air-conditioned, luxurious trailered bathrooms. So that's a necessity. We have city barbecue. We have mission barbecue. We have caterers there. We have all walks of life, from bartenders to officiants to bakeries. And we have a ton of just really cool stuff. It's probably what we're the most excited about. Is our wedding show is very much like a bride's Pinterest board. I mean, it has a little bit of everything there. So we are super, super excited. And we have celebrity wedding planner and television host David Tutera flying in from California. We have Say Yes to the Dress host for the last 20 years, Randy Fenoli, who is he is the rock star of wedding shows, of the wedding industry now, both of which have new lines of wedding dresses out, which is exciting, and just tons of great stuff happening.
And especially too, sometimes you're watching television, you wish you could ask these people a question and they're going to be right there. Sometimes the vendors, you can do as many, online searches, but you get to talk to them face to face and see if that's the person and the style that you want for your wedding. Everything
about a wedding show is see it, feel it, touch it in person. Okay. I'm addicted to Amazon like so many others. It's convenient in that, but every time I do order something, I have to say, I wonder if it's going to fit right, or if it's going to be exactly what I wanted, or is the quality going to be whatever. And the nice part about going anywhere is see it, feel it, touch it. So like City Barbecue, we're giving samples of their barbecue out there, and we just have so much of everything going on. It's really, really exciting.
Bride and groom, or bride and bride, or groom and groom disagree as far as what they want as far as decorations or the music. What's the message, especially with doing all these wedding shows that you have for couples, to come together to say, here's how we're going to compromise and make it an event that we can both, walk away from it and love.
You said the word, and it's the same. My parents are married 52 years, going to be 53 years this year, and it is exactly what you said, compromise. by going there and seeing everything, they can bring back tons of ideas, and then they can decide what's important to them. And maybe like my parents, my dad had a pie and a wedding cake at their wedding because he likes pie, and my mom wanted the traditional wedding cake, so they had a groom's pie and they had a wedding cake that was what my mom wanted. So there's always a way to make it happen, and that's it.
And who
So
doesn't
it's
want two
super
desserts,
fun.
you know?
Oh, I agree. No argument there.
Keith, thank you so much for your time today. Windy City Wedding Show taking place this Saturday and Sunday at Lowe's Chicago O'Hare Hotel, 5300 North River Road in Rosemont. WindyCityWeddingShow.com is where you can go ahead and get those tickets. Check out all the vendors and plan a wonderful, wonderful celebration for you and your family.
Thanks for having me. Good luck.
Thank you so much.
All right.